Good morning. It's Anna at Mimsy's Garden. Hope you're doing well today. I am going to be starting some seeds. I thought I'd take you along as we get things ready. We're going to talk a little bit about the soil types that I use, the trays that I use, and what's going on with us. It's a little disorganized, and we're not finished on the inside. We've got to build my workstation back here. I'm gonna put some tables across this wall back here, and then some shelving through here to set all these trays on. So for now, I'm just using an old table, and I've got one shelf in here that's got some pepper plants and a few herbs and things. And then I've got some nasty looking aloe vera, and it came off of this huge jumbled up mess. Well, it's nice and toasty here in the greenhouse, and today I needed to start some seeds for customers. And this looks like a whole lot of seeds, and it is, but a lot of them are repetitive of the same things. Here in my location, most everybody wants to grow better boys, celebrities, maybe some Creoles. Got a few customers that are ambitious like myself and will grow heirloom seeds like the Kellogg's breakfast tomatoes or Dr. White's or green zebra, those kind of things. And so I'm going to be starting several different tomato seeds, and I've got several pepper plants going back there, but then there's a few in those trays that did not survive either inconsistent watering when we were all sick or cold. So I'm going to do a few extra trays of pepper seeds. I want to show you the trays that I use and the dirt that I'm using. I've used this, I say dirt, I should say soil. The soil that I'm using, I've used it for a few years now. I was using Pro Mix that I was getting from Hoss, but for the amount of dirt that was required, it just seemed a little pricey. Of course, what I'm paying for shipping for this soil is probably would have evened out. I really do like this Berger soil. A friend of mine, Wendy at Hardnack Farms in Oklahoma, has had a farm to table business for years, and she recommended it as a good starting medium, and so I ordered a couple bags, and I've been using it ever since. So I really like it for little plugs, and then of course, you know, you can upgrade to something else for once you pot up. Anyway, so let me show you my trays and what I use. These are the 161 cell trays from Hoss Tools. I love them. They're heavy duty. They're going to last for years. These are the bottom water trays. You do not want to let them sit in water all the time. And they do have aeration areas, but I'm going to be setting mine out after planting and after watering so that they can drain. I think that works most efficiently. And you can get these trays through Hoss with my affiliate link. I'll put that in the description below, or you can look on my about page on YouTube and get you some of these. I've got about 15 of the cell trays and 15 of the watering trays. Of course, I bought those over time, but it's great thing. They're super heavy, super heavy. And the way I've done this is I've got a bucket under here and a big tote to catch extra dirt. Oh, that's blurry, I'm sorry. Anyway, I pre-moistened the soil and then put it in here and then just, you know, tamped it down. And that's how I did it this time. A lot of people just, you know, put their dry dirt and then moisten it. I've done that too. I just thought today it would be easier to come out here earlier and pre-moisten and set my things up, and so I did that earlier this morning while Mom was still asleep. So there's that. The soil that I like to start with for seed starting is this Berger, and it's a organic custom blend. You can get a 1 or a 2 or so on, and has a different coarseness to it. But for seed starting, I like this. It's real fine, and it's organic. And you can get those that has other things added to. I mean, it's strictly up to what you want. Me, I'm not OMRI certified, but I do choose to grow as organically as possible. And I order these in the 3 cubic foot bags. The price of those 3 cubic bags is really a good price. It's not the cost of the soil itself that costs so much, it's the shipping. The only place I've been able to find it, and it's not anywhere near me, is Morgan County Seeds, and I think they're in Vermont, if I remember correctly. So that shipping is ridiculous. I've paid like $70 in shipping just for a few bags of that, and so that's not feasible to continue to do either. Seemed like there's a garden greenhouse supply company or something that also carries it, but they're out of stock on it right now, so I was going to give those a shot. But I really like Mr. Errol at Morgan County Seeds. I order seeds from them sometimes. I've got a few greenhouse type seeds from them that I want to try. Some red deuce tomatoes and some gold tomatoes. I can't remember the name of them. But those are just for me to personally try growing in a greenhouse situation like in here this year. And then once that 5-year plan is complete, even if it takes 10 years, then I can probably start growing tomatoes to sell at the local farmer's market. I'm not set up to grow produce for others like that right now. Maybe cucumbers or squash or something in small quantities. But an hour from here is a U-Pick farm, and that's where most folks go anyway. If they come to a farmer's market for produce, it's just little specialty things, and it's not going to be high quantity. It'll be high quality, but not high quantity produce. So anyway, today I'm just going to be starting some seeds in here just to get things going. It is January the 5th, and I know that sounds a little bit early, but I am trying my best to have a few plants ready for customers the first week in March. Our last frost date is usually the first or second week in March, sometimes the 3rd. But some of the old timers around here, they want to get their plants in the ground early, and they'll cover them. So I wanted to get a little bit of a head start. Last year I was a little late, and so it cost me a little, not too much. I try to keep my overhead low other than this ridiculous shipping. And I bought things way ahead of time, so that for this year the cost expenditures are not that much. And yes, I'm still ordering seeds regularly, but mostly it's to get them while I can. Certain things that I know people like and or are requested. So I would advise you that if there's some particular seed that you're wanting for this summer, go ahead and order those. I noticed yesterday, I think, at one of the seed companies from Texas that I like, they were out of some things that are commonly grown already, or there was crop failures last year, so they can't get what's commonly bought, and they've stated so on their website already. So that's disheartening for some. For me, I'm glad I had the foresight to order ahead of time, and that's a God thing. I have prayed about this, and some of you may not be religious, and that's okay. I'm not religious, but I do believe in God. I believe he's the creator, he's the source, or whatever you want to call him, but I believe there's a one true God. And so I talk to him just like I would talk to you. And I believe that he gave me the foresight to plan ahead. Because normally I'm a fly by the seat of your pants type of person. You know, just hit it when it comes. And that's not always a good thing. But in this endeavor, I planned ahead. And I'm glad that I did. So, anyway, I'm going to let y'all go for today. I know I can get wordy and chatty and all that. I just wanted you to kind of see what's going on. I wanted to let you know that, yes, I am in business for this spring, regardless of whatever sickness is going on. There will be organic vegetable plant seedlings starts available here at Mimsy's Garden. I do not ship, but you're welcome to let me know you're coming ahead of time, and if you want to browse through what I have in the spring, you can, or you can meet me at the Waynesboro Farmers Market the first Saturday of every month. And also I'm taking special orders. So if you have something in mind that you really, really want to try, let me know. Most likely I've got the seed, or I can get my hand on it, hopefully. If not, we'll do the next best thing and find the equivalent of. And also, the prices are not going up. Not for me. This is going to be the same as last year. For the 4-inch pots will be $3, and I'll do specials on the little trays. And we'll just get it done. I say the more that you can try to grow, whether it's one plant on the patio to a garden full, the better off we're going to be. You know, they talk about food shortages and things like that. And some of our stores here have had some issues. Some hadn't. So, just kind of have to watch and see. And let's go, Brandon. Y'all have a great day. Thank you for watching. Hit that like and subscribe button. I'm too tickled. Get to gardening. Let's go.